Thanks.
Alcohol is the most used and abused drug among youth in the United States. More than 15 million people struggle with this disorder today. Teens alone, on the other hand, have a hard time trying to fit in and learning how to grow up, so adding alcohol into their lives just makes it a whole lot worse. Now, we've all heard about peer pressure back in health class in middle school, but do we actually understand how big of a factor that is in our lives? If you are underage and somebody offers you a drink, would you take it? What if all your close friends are around you? This will make you think. The statistics on underage drinking, the amount of alcohol in an actual drink, and how long it takes for the body to rid of the poison all prove that alcohol should only be consumed in moderation. People from 12 to 20 years old only drink about 11% of all the alcohol consumed in the United States. More than 90% of that is in the form of binging. With all of this, it can be derived from bad choices. With teens not having the right support system, it can lead them to failure later in life. And if they come from a home where alcohol is abused, they're more than likely to follow in their parents' or superiors' footsteps. Some facts that I have are 22% of adolescents have reported that they have had a drink by 8th grade, and about 46.3% have at least been drunk by 12th grade. Some other facts I have about bad parenting with this situation are permissive parents. Permissive parents usually exert low control and they don't take control of their kids. They usually just treat the punishments with warmth and good things. So if your kid went up to you and was like, "Hey, I've been drunk before," they would just treat it as if they've cheated on a test. So the punishment wouldn't account for the act done. Overall, the young adults should be aware of how much and what they are putting into their bodies, and this leads me to my next point. The amount of liquid in the glass, can, or bottle does not necessarily match up to how much alcohol is actually in the drink. For example, there's about 5% of alcohol in a standard beer and 12% in wine and about 40% in just drink. It is important to know how much you have in that drink so there is no chance of damaging anything in the body, and to make sure the consumer does not go overboard with what they're taking in. With the amount coming into the body, it takes time for it to metabolize into their bloodstream. This leads me to my final point. Once consumed, alcohol begins to be absorbed almost immediately. Here's my model. In about 30 seconds, the substance has already gotten into the brain, up here. And about 5 minutes, it takes time to go through the stomach and then into the small intestine, where it can be broken down by an enzyme called dehydrogenase. Then over to the pancreas and into the liver to be further metabolized. It can be detected for up to 6 hours in the blood, 12 to 24 hours in the breath and urine and saliva, and up to 90 days in the hair. It's a long time. So if anyone is thinking that they can just chug one down and book it, they'll feel it in their body, so it's not good. The statistics on underage drinking, the ratio of alcohol content, and the time it takes for the body to rid the poison all prove that it should only be consumed in moderation. As Seneca once said, drunkenness is nothing but voluntary madness.